If you're looking for a fun experience for New Year's Eve, we've got a special treat for you this afternoon.
That's right, we do. Joining us in the CiKitchen is guest chef Adam Wisnewski. You've brought the party.
This is our family's traditional New Year's Eve is cheese fondue. It's a communal meal. It's about eating together. It's about trying all sorts of different things. And a lot of people don't approach it because it sounds very fancy. It sounds difficult, and I will tell you, it's as easy as can be. So.
Well, it looks amazing, and there's a lot going on here.
Right.
So
we've got some very simple ingredients. You're going to get whatever cheese you like, or cheese blend.
Because that's the key ingredient, cheese.
That's what we're eating is cheese. Now, you can go fancy Gruyere. I checked the lobster today is on sale for $28 a pound. This Gruyere is $30 a pound.
All right.
So wow. And another Swiss to mix together, maybe an Emmentaler. That's going to be expensive, but very good, buttery and smooth as a gold. We have a blend here, which is the cheddar Gruyere. It's already mixed in together. I found this one to be flavorful, but not quite so smooth. And then the fondue package is perfectly acceptable. They're very smooth, and you can spice it up a little, because it might be a little bland.
So that's a kit, basically that's everything you need.
There you go.
I didn't know they made those.
Yeah, so traditionally you take a little clove of garlic and you rub it around the edge of the pot, because you don't want to add any grains of garlic to there, but we want a tiny bit of garlic flavor. And then we're going to put together some grated cheese. And this is grated cheese tossed with a little bit of cornstarch, so that's going to help bring it all together.
Makes it a little thicker, or?
So if you want to toss that in there. So yeah, the broth thins it out. Yeah, toss all of that right in there. So that's what we do, is we just put the cheese in a pan and we melt it. A little bit of stock or wine, depending on your, so we might just take a tiny bit. That's got a little nutmeg. It's got some chicken stock.
Ooh.
It's got
nutmeg.
Yeah, it's a hint of nutmeg. And then you're just going to gently stir that. Go ahead.
Oh, sure.
Sure. There we go.
I did the cheese. You get to stir it up.
Okay.
So.
And so then while that melts, I'm going to turn that up a tiny bit to give it a little meltiness, and then we'll talk about the dipping things. Bread is traditional. You probably knew that.
Yep.
What are some of the other fondue things you might get?
You know, I haven't done a lot, so this is actually is an education for me.
Sure.
So it looks like I was surprised to see fruit on here.
Yes, well, fruit, pears, apples, very good with
And that
cheese.
goes with the cheese.
Absolutely. I like broccoli. That's a standby. Ham is excellent. Here's a surprising one: gherkins, little sweet pickles. Pickled onions are excellent. And then this is brand new to me. But how about a little mac and cheese? This is.
Oh, that's so cute.
This is pasta shells with maybe broccoli and tomato, and we're going to have that in just a second. So this is almost melted enough.
Can we talk about this fancy little thing that this pot is sitting on?
So do you see this tool here? This is a flame tamer or a heat diffuser, and a lot of people buy these great big powerful gas stoves, and I don't need a jet engine most of the time. I need a hair dryer, and so the flame tamer diffuses the heat, so I can take that low to an extra low. So if you've got a high-powered stove,
the flame tamer. That is awesome.
I think that's what we call it in the kitchen, but it might be called a heat diffuser.
Are we ready to sample?
So we're pretty ready to sample.
Okay.
It could be a little bit more melty. I see some on the edge there. I'm going to give another second.
And the goal is buttery smooth, is that?
Right. And so this particular cheese comes out a little less than smooth, but
it's getting there.
Got a good
I can see it getting there.
Now, how would you serve the cheese? I mean, you're not going to leave it in
so
fancy little pot?
I do have the fancy little pot here, and we have an electric stand here to heat that up, and you can put all that on the kitchen table, but a lot of kitchen tables don't have electricity.
Would you use a crock pot, like a small crock pot? Would that work too?
If you had a warming pot, you could use that.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, I can't even say how many times in college I just melted the cheese and I put it on the table and I said, let's eat some bread.
So some fondue.
Well, speaking of which,
so why don't
should we jump in?
Yes.
So I have one apple and one. If you want to do a bread, you can grab your own fork.
I want to try the fruit. I want to try the fruit.
And I will go for bread here. Now, do not drop your food in the bowl. That's a sin.
And no double dipping.
Right? Yeah. Try not to do the double dipping. So there we go. So then we can just get a close up on that. There's our cheese.
Cheers to the fondue.
Right on.
I'm nervous. It's
and this is a simple, elegant, delicious meal.
Oh, that's so good.
Right? See, now you guys dove right in. I was scared of being too hot.
Oh, no, it wasn't. We're flinging cheese.
One of the dangers of fondue. Luckily,
so good.
always keep a towel handy. But
I love it.
The
That's very good.
the ease of preparation, the elegance, the community. I love this, especially for a New Year's dinner.
Fun little new tradition that you can start with your family. How about we do something sweet next?
I think we should do something sweet.
I do too. You
That's
up for
actually
that?
the fondue I'm more familiar with.
We are ready.
Yes. Okay, we've gone savory. Coming up, we're going to go sweet. But in the meantime, you can learn more about Adam and grab a copy of this recipe over at CILiving.tv.